Would you rather train in a gym that's got really, really good equipment but zero atmosphere, or a gym that's got really good atmosphere but okay equipment? Yes, guys, welcome back to episode 3 of the Ultimate Fitness podcast. How are you both doing?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Just recovered from my weekend in FIBO. We'll talk about that. How are you, Joe?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you.
Nice to see you both.
Yes, you too. Where have you been?
I've been away again. Finally, summer's on its way.
Finally, the weather's getting much warmer. It's still bipolar here in UK, though. It's still raining 5 times a day.
Does it make a big difference when the sun's out?
It does make a difference. I want to train a lot more when the sun is out, to be honest. My mood is much better.
I was there cooking my breakfast this morning, like prepping the food, and like the sun was shining in. I just instantly mood changed.
So much easier to wake up as well, I think. So
let's go back from FIBO last week. For all of you who don't know, FIBO is the largest expo, health and fitness expo in the world. And, I went to sort of visit a few companies for gym equipment, obviously network, and meet some friends I've not seen for about 2 weeks since the Arnold Classic.
It's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks, there you go.
Yeah, but it's I've been to FIBO about 5 times, and it's in Cologne this year, and it's you think of, if you've been to the Arnold Classic, how big the Arnold is. It's literally 10 times the size. It's absolutely huge, and Saturday sold out, and Saturday sold out, and it was absolutely packed. I've never been to an expo where it's been so busy.
What stood out to you the most?
Just the sheer size of it.
Yeah.
The whole sheer size of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you find any equipment for us to bring back?
I'm always looking for equipment, but I went specific to look at Gym Leco stand, which couldn't find.
We got one Gym Leco here, right? We got the
leg press. So I messaged them because there's a piece I'm interested in buying for the gym called the DY row, and we did have a hammer strength one, which I sold, and so I tried to look for the stand. But you imagine how big the NEC is times 10.
Yeah.
And so we was in there for 2 days, and
2 days looking around.
There's a lot to walk through if it's
there's 10 halls, and
it's the equivalent of the whole of the NEC then, right?
Exactly, yeah, and that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And imagine like every hall rammed, and it takes you probably half an hour just to get out the expo, like into another hall. Yeah. It's just like a sea of people.
The queues as well, right? I reckon.
Yeah, I filmed it, but it was hard to film in there because I tried to vlog in there because it was just they had to shut the ESN hall, and because they had a hall just to themselves, and so it took us about half an hour to get to that hall from where the main hall was, and there was half an hour because there wasn't any more people, and it was so full, and so we tried to go back the next couple of hours later, but there wasn't anyone in. That just proves how.
Yeah, they was extremely busy then.
It's just one company. Right?
That's one company, yeah. But ESN, from what Liam told me, it's I've never heard of them, to be honest, until like obviously this year's Arnold, but huge company, especially like
Central Europe.
Yeah. Very German orientated, because they had a lot of German athletes. Like us, had Wes, I know he's Dutch, and but it's huge.
Who did you get to reconnect with from the Arnolds again?
Ricky Singh.
Ricky. Ricky. Brion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brion. It was good to see him because obviously he's not dieting.
Yeah.
He told me to put on 30 pounds, and he had like these big chipmunk cheeks.
Oh,
so it was nice to see.
He looks so different now.
Yeah, I prefer seeing them when they're not dieting, because they're not, they're a bit restricted to what they
can. Of course, and they're more open to talk as well. They have more energy.
He's bouncing around, he's having a bit of fun. I think Chris Cormier.
Had he put on 30 pounds?
From the, what else did I see? I didn't manage to see Jay. We were exchanging text messages, and I kept him going to different gyms, and he was going to different gyms.
I mean, you guys are both busy. If you're traveling for a couple of days.
I actually texted him the day we were leaving, and I said, well, what are the good gym spots to train? And he was sending me a list of gyms.
Nice.
I was like stalking his Instagram.
Trying to catch him.
In the bathroom.
Like paparazzi.
Unfortunately, our hotel was like probably an hour away from the expo, so it was a mission getting.
That is all.
Yeah, and we had to get the tram, train, underground just to get anywhere.
So it wasn't just like a direct journey either then.
It was free though, right?
It was free, yeah. We got a call on the last day. Me and Ricky got a call. And it goes, have you got any tickets? And we saw tickets. Well, where do we get them from? Because there's a machine right behind in the train.
Just be like,
Just play dumb.
yeah, in the country for the first time, you can play that card.
I'd definitely recommend. I would definitely go back again. There's a lot to see that we didn't see. The cathedral is a big tourist attraction, and the weather was really nice.
I feel like it has to be really planned out though, isn't it? Because there's so much to see there. So just kind of have to have a list what you want to prioritize.
I managed to do 3 gyms while I was there. So training Slager gym, which is an old school Nautilus gym. I was really, really good gym actually. So the owner recognised me and he sort of gave us a guided tour around the gym and 3 t-shirts. And so I had to give a good gym review for that. Thank you, Matthias.
Thank you, Matthias.
Next gym went to Wall's gym, which was a hoist approved gym. So every bit of equipment was a hoist. There was literally no one in there. It was just me and Ricky in there filming. And some gyms you walk in, there's just no atmosphere and there was literally no music. And it just felt like
if there's no music in the gym,
I didn't want to train there.
Yeah, that's not fun at all.
It took us like an hour to get there. We had to get like a bus, which took 10 stops.
Yeah, I feel like without music, the gym is just, the atmosphere is just not there, unfortunately.
You couldn't train in a silent gym.
No, I'll use my headphones, but I still want the music playing if I take them off.
Yeah, because you feel conscious if you start singing or whatever.
It's like a background noise, isn't it? It's like,
sometimes when the music cuts to the gym or the computer starts. The gym's silent.
we have our members shouting like DJ, our members, you know.
Yeah, that gym was called Craft Station, which I really liked it there. Ricky hated it in there. He said it was like a school disco.
What?
But they purposely put like disco lights in there and DJ for the FIBO.
So that maybe they're just trying to approach different crowds, that's all.
Well, they were just catering for the tourists.
Yeah.
What day did you go on?
We went there on the Saturday night.
Saturday night fever.
But it was it's in a weird. It's like in a house, but it was weird. But they're like a basement and all that, and it was. I really liked it in there. So Ricky didn't approve, or he did approve the second gym. Well,
what Ricky says goes.
Yeah. So we've had a few questions today from Instagram.
Are they good this time? Valid questions.
Probably.
They're better than shit.
Have you got any questions first?
Nothing that's related to gym.
Okay.
Nothing quite.
The perverts are back.
The perverts are back. That's all I'm going to say. They're back.
All right, I'll go first then.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah.
Do you have any cute friends for me?
Oh, Ricky.
What changes will we see in UFB later this year? That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Let me look into my crystal ball.
Well, with start to the
Let's do predictions.
the boxing studio is almost completed. The graffiti is done. Ordered the lights.
I had to look at it yesterday, actually, for the first time. I saw the full graffiti. It looks nice.
Yeah, once the lights are in, we're going to have the cool hex lights, LED lights. Once the flooring dries out, I think about 2 weeks should be good to go.
That's very soon. And I'll be open for everyone, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not going to charge it.
Exactly. Just making sure there's a couple people asking.
It'll be open to everyone. And I think Carl's going to have, I think 3 or 4 bags in there. Speedball, a proper punch bag, a wall bag, and like a little function area. So I think that's a nice addition to the gym.
Yeah.
So should be done by the end of this month. Our rooftop project, we had the engineer come out to assess the roof to see if it's safe. He said he said it should be okay, so it's not an issue. But I've got to get it formally done.
Should be fine. It might cave in, but
it should be
It should be okay.
It's all formalities, which these things take time. So I want to get it done properly if we invest that much money into it. So if we do get the go-aheads, hopefully that'll be done by midsummer. So something to look forward to. So we'll get all the roof cleared out and make it look presentable again, rather than like a...
Yeah, it used to be beautiful. It used to be so nice up there.
Until the wasps attacked me last summer.
No, what happened? Tell me a story. What happened?
Summertime on the UFB roof is good. It was really good.
What is it?
I enjoyed it. That's when I joined.
It's what?
£10 million view, really.
Yeah. Like Carl used to run his boot camp classes there about 3 years ago. And it was quite a success. I mean, there's no other way like it. In the city, like a rooftop.
No, there isn't.
We got to really capitalise on that.
Yeah.
It's just other things have took precedence over this year.
So Simon's trips to
Camera equipment, podcast equipment. Yeah, but I think I need
step by step.
to talk about it.
I'm sorry.
I've ordered the wrong lens today, so that's the plans for the rooftop. Equipment wise, I'm always looking. I tried a few pieces of hoist, which I quite liked, but a lot of the equipment is quite expensive nowadays. Like you're talking £4,000 for a piece of equipment.
Yeah.
And it's justifying whether that change in equipment is worth changing. Is this piece of equipment that much better than what we already have?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's actually going to be.
I was thinking about I could probably get 2 or 3 second-hand refurbished pieces for. I know it's nice to have new stuff, but I really don't like the newer stuff now. I like the older stuff, and I'm always looking for older sort of quirky.
A lot of people like old school machines, to be honest, and that's what this gym is known for in
I
Birmingham.
to any like Ultraflex now. I'm trying everything that's brand new, but I do like the older stuff, and that's the good thing about going to FIBO last week. Going to the gyms there, 2 of the gyms, they had a lot of really old stuff, and I really like it. It's different. It's a different feel. And
I think so. We don't have that often in UK.
No, some gyms, but
Not that many.
we got a good mix of hand-picked equipment here.
Well, that leads me on to my question. I want to ask you to, what makes a good gym?
Oh, I feel like there's so many things that you could consider, from the environment to the staff that work there, to the members that come in. They make a difference too, to the location of the gym, lighting in the gym, just how people just behave in the gym as well. Do they actually keep up with the gym etiquette? Do they put the weights away? You know, is it clean at all points? Are the bathroom facilities available? Just these regular things is what makes a huge difference, I think.
Depends on what point of view you want as well. So from a business point of view, obviously, from a trainer's point of view, you want good quality, equipment that's good enough, good environment, good energy.
Would you rather train at a gym that's got really, really good equipment, zero atmosphere, or a gym that's got really good atmosphere but okay equipment?
I'm going to say good atmosphere, okay equipment. Purely because I feel like if you know what you're doing, you can make it work, you can still grow.
Yeah.
But it's so easy to get demotivated if the crowd is shit, unfortunately. It's so easy to get dragged down with people. So I'd say good atmosphere matters more than actual equipment.
I would agree.
Same here. I mean,
Nice.
you can
That was that.
you should do like workout with like free weights and stuff.
of course.
Or
Yeah, exactly.
like cables. I mean, lat pull down is a lat pull down, is it?
Yeah.
Chem crossover.
If you have a cable pulley and a couple different handles, you can do anything, honestly. That machine is
A lot of
versatile.
these newer gyms, a lot of the machines, they're just replica of like an existing exercise.
Yeah.
And like, they're not really necessary. And
Yeah.
you probably are sport when you go to these gyms, but after the time you try them out, but you don't really stay consistent.
No.
Try it out just to have it. Oh, that's nice, but
Because
let's go back to the
I
basics.
was going to say, at the end of the day, you have your splits, right?
Yeah.
So you don't do every single back exercise and back machine. You don't use it. You know, you do like 4 on a good day, 5 maybe. So
That's all you need.
that's it. That's all you need. You don't
Pull
need to-
down,
Yeah.
sort of row,
low row, whatever.
Norless pull over.
Yeah, and that should be fine. You don't need 100 equipments for it to be a good gym, which I do see a lot of gyms doing right now.
Which is nice, but it's a nice novelty to it. But
It's
even in those gyms, you're probably going to see the majority of people gravitate towards the same 5 or 6
Yeah.
pieces of equipment anyway.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then the other 5 or 6 just don't get used that often.
And like we had the squat rack, right? The one that you lie down onto.
Yeah.
That was never used.
The leg press, the
Yeah.
vertical one.
Yeah, the vertical leg press.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's trial and error. I mean, I've brought equipment for this
Yeah.
gym, and I think okay, it looks good. It looks cool and it's going, but no one's ever used it. And,
Yeah.
and I think
And it's a good equipment, but it's just not used.
I'd rather buy something that I know is like a cable station. You know, everyone's going to use a cable station. You can use it's multi-purpose.
So
Invest into that.
One of the best things that I tried when I was at the shed at James and Jordan's gym was their Atlantis multi-station.
Yeah, multi-state. Yeah, the jungle.
Yeah, the jungle.
So it's got like 5 or 6 different.
5 or 6 ones, and then a overhead seated one that you can do overhead extensions on.
Twice extension.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to go visit
Low
the shed.
Low pulley row on there as well. A high pulley row.
What was it? Atlantis, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
No, I know.
I have.
They are.
I did see one on.
They're not that big.
I did see one on eBay, not Atlantis, but like Life Fitness do one and Precore do one. You can get them like a 5 station for about $7-8 grand.
Yeah.
But like every piece will get used.
Yeah.
And like you put it in the middle of the gym and it's sort of the center point of the gym. Yeah. It's a bigger gym now.
I was thinking a lot of girls asking for yoga sessions and stuff like that. So we got some yoga equipment.
The roof will be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the roof, if it does go ahead, will be an area where multifunctional area, so we can have classes there, seminars, and even bigger podcast studio.
I would do some Pilates there as well.
Yeah.
So it just gives it it's like free space. So everyone's more than welcome to use it if it ever gets open.
If it happens, if the roof holds.
All right, let's go back to the questions then. What was the question you got asked, Joe? Because I got asked the same question.
Okay.
I'll give you my...
Bringing it back to bodybuilding, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
So, 1 second. My Instagram.
You two talk about women's bodybuilding and I'll walk off again.
So, bikini.
Anything else? Still not.
Oh, he's going. He's actually going.
He's off. Where are we? There we go. Do you think that bodybuilding shows looks are subconsciously judged by their facial appearance when on stage? Do you think an attractive bodybuilder has more of a chance of winning than an ugly one?
I would say yes, being the judge myself. I think you always sort of gravitate to someone who looks good facially, because facially that's the first. You always look at the facial features, and especially in professional bodybuilding where there's contracts and sponsorships, you got to have that. You got to have the face. Because I know some good bodybuilders, especially last week at FIBO, which I've recognised, but I don't want to say they're ugly, but their faces, nothing stands out about them, and they've got the physiques, but they're not marketable. Do you know what I mean? Then compared to other people, which are sort of more groomed, better looking, probably not got quite the physique, but they've probably got bigger social media followings. So me, I think it does, especially for the girls as well. Bikini, obviously, figure, whatever.
Yeah, I do think it matters for women. Of course, there's a reason why we do makeup and hair. That's the reason why we really dress up for the shows and invest in our appearances during the shows, because it does affect it. And bringing it back to the sponsorships, at the end of the day, the sponsors want people who look good on social media in a way. So exactly. So if you invest in those people are going to be the ones who are attending the shows as well. Yeah. They have more opportunities to attend those shows. So now all of a sudden you do see those people reappearing at the same shows that are sponsored.
Well, it has a knock-on effect. So the better looking you are, the more contracts, the more in line of social media you'll see. But someone said to me, the judges never take, they don't watch people's social media. That's bullshit. Everyone watches social media, and it does sway your judging. I mean,
you might not even actually be conscious.
Yeah.
Because this one's constantly on Instagram and on YouTube. You automatically look at that person. I do when I'm on. When I was judging people, someone's popular and they've got a big following.
You'll just gravitate, analyze them more because you're more aware of them.
Yeah, and you kind of
think you know them, watching them.
Yeah, and you always analyze. Okay, so what did they do to get where they are now? And that's who you look at essentially. So
yeah, that's a yes for me.
Yeah,
it's a yes for me, especially for the women's bikinis and everything else.
I think it depends on the class more so than anything. And number one, the physique will always be judged over everything. Yeah. First, I think you got to make that clear.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think for bikini and men's physique and classic and train bikini, tone figure, whether the class has a sort of, I don't want to put, it's just more of an appealing mainstream look where, people from not in the bodybuilding, not in the raw bodybuilding industry might gravitate towards that look. So it just goes back to marketability again. So it's like Chris Bumstead's extremely marketable. Yeah. He's good stature. He's a good talker, handsome, looks great.
About me or Chris?
Yeah, both really. You can put him on a Hugo Boss advert and it would sell. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
You can't do that with everyone. But I do think in the bodybuilding class, in men's bodybuilding, I think it comes less into play.
Yeah. Like I said, Hadi Chopin, he's not exactly GQ looking models.
You know, it comes back to that though. The best physique on the day should always win. But if you're more aware of someone than you are of somebody else, I think subconsciously that might.
Yeah, I think most of those decision making will be subconscious more than anything.
Because you're aware of who they are, so you're immediately going to look out for them. It'd be like if you're going to judge a friend on stage or going to watch someone, your eye's going to be drawn to them because you've already.
Well, it's like when I go to the shows. It's like when I go to the shows. I mean, I have like probably I follow Andrew Jack once because I know him and I'm going to be friends with him. So
you just pay more attention.
Exactly. Yeah. And I probably when they were judging the Arnold last year. I had him winning maybe because it showed a bit of favouritism. Yeah. Because obviously I know him.
I soon put him in his place, by the way, for that.
Yeah, but you obviously gravitate towards the people that you follow and like.
I also think as well, people tend to gravitate towards the physiques that often replicate their own the most, their own potential.
I can confirm that with me. Because, for example, when I'm looking up to the bikini girls, I'm looking for someone who has similar shape to me. Because I don't want to be looking at the girls who have different proportions to me, for example. And then I'm asking myself, and it's getting to my head, oh, why I don't look like that. I find specifically someone with the same proportions as me. And then I go off that. That's who inspires me the most. So.
Hey, second question, third question. Cameras all over, have you got this question as well? All right, cameras all over the effing gym, filming every set of every rep. What's your view of people who don't want to be filmed? Tripods everywhere.
Okay. If someone's in the background of your video and they're clearly in the background of it, for example, for me, I have my background blurred out a little bit, or actually, if you saw my Instagram stories or whatever, I just stick it on someone's face.
How'd you do that?
Just go on a portrait mode and film it, and then make the blur a little bit more strong.
So can you film on portrait mode?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
For example, Samsung Apples, they do allow it. Just I intensify the actual blur effect a little bit more, and it blurs out the people in the background. That's fine. Or if you don't do that, just make sure the people in the background are okay with you filming.
Yeah.
Film for all I care. Everyone's doing their own bits. Everyone's trying to make it in a way.
Yeah.
It's a public gym at the end of the day, in a way. So,
Joe, what's your thoughts? So that's a yes from you, Travis.
For me, it's a yes, but obviously be respectful and be careful of your surroundings.
Yeah. I think it becomes an issue when people that are filming and you've got an entitledness about it.
Yeah.
Because you're filming, your set's more important than someone else's. It's not the case. So just because you may have some sort of, you might be filming stuff to reflect upon your form or just have a look to see if everything looks good or, okay, this is moving well today. Oh, this looked harder than it felt, blah, blah, blah. Some people might be doing it for a business point of view.
Yeah.
This is the way they make their money at the end of the day. Some people might just be doing it for shits and giggles and they're just like, oh, let me film it. I'm messing around with my friends. I look pretty good today. Got a good pump. Veins are coming out. Let's film it.
Yeah. And some people actually just want to start filming, if that makes sense, because they get inspired by surrounding people and they want to start, but they're like, oh, I'm so scared to try. And then the day they try, they're happy with it, you know? So who am I to stop that?
Track your progress as well, isn't it?
Yeah. For me, I post on social, I'm someone who posts on social media, my workouts and stuff. So of course I'll be filming.
From me, as a business point of view, before I didn't agree with it. I was sort of anti-camera, but that was sort of the old time and I just got the camera.
We progress here.
But from a gym owner's point of view, everyone that's filming, they're sort of subconsciously advertising your gym.
Yep.
They're promoting your gym. And as long as it doesn't become a problem, I think it can, you've got to sort of move with the times. And this is the new generation of gym goers. And look at how busy gyms are now compared to they were 20 years ago. And there's more gyms than ever. So that proves
people are proud of what they're achieving and they want to record it and they want to share it at the end of the day. And I don't think anyone has the right to be like, don't do that, this is wrong. No, you can do it, but be respectful. There's obviously a line.
If it's encouraging people to come to the gym, work out more, get healthy, build physique, then why not? I mean, it's good for the gyms. And a lot of gyms nowadays, they're built for social media with the lighting, like you said before, the colour scheme, graffiti on the walls. So I think, I know you get a lot of the old school bodybuilders like moaning about this and that, but it's like, I bet a lot of the old school bodybuilders would have sort of loved to have documentation from when they were clean fit like they did now.
Yeah. I'm sure if when you was competing, getting ready for the juniors or getting ready for the British or anything, if you had the opportunity to document that and
it's funny you should say that because when I was 16, when I did my first show, 16, 17, I actually brought a camcorder and it was just Trick, yeah. I saved it and I paid like £700. This was back in early 90s.
That was a lot back then.
I was documenting all my progress videos. I didn't really take it to the gym because it was just too big. And didn't take it to the gym. Took photos in the gym, which I've got all my photos from when I was 15, 16. Actually, when I was 14, before I got into training. So I was doing all this back in like before anyone was doing it.
Yeah.
And I took all my progress videos in my back garden when I lived with my parents. So I did all that.
Yeah.
Probably in private though, but I was doing this anyway before camera phones were out.
And I was gonna say as
footage.
Yeah, I was gonna say as PTs as well. We promote ourselves through social media. We get a lot of our clients through social media. And if we didn't post our workouts, if we don't lead by example and show off our bodies a little bit, unfortunately, clients don't come in. That's all.
Yeah,
it's clients want to see you. Yeah, you want to be able to relate to it as well.
Be bullshit.
Yeah, of course.
What is it? A ton of theory weighs the same, a gram of practice or whatnot. So
people like to see.
Yeah. And again, like if you're don't hold the equipment, for example. No. Don't take 10 minutes of filming a set.
If you doing what you're doing is taken away from everyone else around you, that's an issue.
That's an
because
issue.
it's a public gym.
Yeah.
If you want to film in private, hire out a facility or get your own gym.
Yeah.
You could fly this place for £1,000 an hour after hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, just be mindful of other trainers because some people might not want to be filmed.
Be mindful of someone else because they might be filming too.
And also, there's always times for filmings. Don't film in a busy period. Yeah. You know, when a gym is packed, there's just no need. You're not going to get filming in. Everyone's waiting for equipment.
You're asking for like trouble and you're asking for like...
Exactly. But,
well, some gyms at the moment, they've got like a no videographer policy on the weekend. So it's technically usually the busier day for day passes and whatnot. So unless you can film your own stuff, but you either have to contact the gym in advance.
You have to pay like a fee. I know the shed does that, don't they? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't think it's a bad thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing either, to be honest.
To charge people, videographers, or to ban...
They're making money at the same time. You know, and they're making good money as well. And besides that, if they're a regular frequenter of your premises or of your gym, and they're providing something for your gym, okay, fair enough. But if they're
as a one-off,
one and done, one-off, they're just using your gym to make money, essentially. And they need you and your premises to make money for that day. So you should make money from that too.
Yeah.
You're using me, so I'm going to use you a little bit.
And I think that's fair.
Right. New price just goes up.
Hate me. There you go. Yeah.
So now everyone who's going to recording when implement the new rule.
Yeah, it comes back to it's business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
And we all want to see the business grow. And when I see people tag the gym on Instagram, whatever, it's always cool to see, people like from outside the gym come and visit and tag the gym.
And we are active gym on social media. So of course,
very much so.
Yeah. So we're not like the sort of gym that just only post the newsletters. We repost our members, we repost our PTs, we talk on it ourselves. We have a podcast. We're very active gym with the community.
I mean, I don't think many gyms do what we do.
No.
Head of the game.
We are the game.
We are the game. Come on now.
Okay, I've got another question for you too.
Let's go.
So that last question, I think that was a yes. Okay. What would you change about UFB? What things, if obviously it's your gym, what would you like to see or not have here? Or tell me.
Go first.
It's okay. It's going to sound bad because I already know one. It's just the lady toilets. I'd love to decorate them. I don't mind.
It's funny you should say that because I was talking to Colin this morning and I think over the next month or so, we are going to give change a bit of an overhaul. So I need some inspiration from you guys.
I'll send a couple in because it doesn't need much. It's just a little uplift, right? Maybe
you must have read my mind or heard our conversation.
No,
we need a bit of life in there.
No, I haven't.
A woman's touch.
Yeah, I've been just getting feedback from a couple clients and a couple people. That's all.
Okay, let's move on. The men's toilet.
There you go. Yeah. No, I think maybe the walkthrough area just by the window.
Yeah.
Because I think the gym's growing its new theme.
What do you mean? Where the outside? Behind this wall here.
Yeah. I think the gym's growing its new theme. It's a little bit darker in terms of color scheme and whatnot. Obviously, our training area is blue. It's orange. It's white. With a bit of black in there and whatnot. But I think you walk through downstairs. It's hardcore trainer.
Yeah.
You walk up the stairs, it's dingy, it's hardcore. Then you get upstairs and you're like, Jesus Christ, I'm in an office building. Just on the walkthrough, just where the pinboard is in the because the doors are light wood.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, maybe paint the doors black or something.
To be honest, the
Doors
whole,
cost me £400.
that whole pin walk could go down really, and we could put some posters up or something. Some bodybuilders.
I've got they were there before.
Because we don't use the pinboard, honestly.
Not really, no.
It's just Dan on there.
You know what? I'd put it.
Dan and Isaac.
I that wasn't. I didn't really take off that pinball. I don't because a lot of people ask me, "Go, am I allowed to put stuff on there?" I said, "Of course you would." You know, because I am going to get all the pictures printed from the Arnold.
Yeah.
I keep saying it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to scatter more around the gym.
Is it?
So I'm just waiting for a few more pictures. But I'm going to put some more in the posing room.
We could put loads of pictures on that the pinboard itself.
Yeah.
Just stuck them in, just as a memory board. What happens in the gym? Yeah, the guests.
I'll put like a
Like a special guest. Yeah.
Oh, you don't ask for much to you two, do you? But in terms of, I'm talking in terms of equipment. I think we've got more or less anything.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I know you like a new chest press.
I just want
Stack.
pin-loaded chest press. That's all. I know we've got I've started using the
Life Fitness.
It's nice.
I love that.
At the end.
It's not going anywhere.
No, I know it's not. But I don't know.
Okay, fast. What?
I think I just get lazy because a lot of the equipment's plate loaded.
Yeah.
And I'm just a bit...
No, it is nice to like rep out on that machine
Yeah.
at the end.
And it's so much easier to do drop sets if you just.
And it's a different feel, isn't it? Right.
Yeah. You have to control the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's being picky anyway.
Thing is, become a gym owner, you have to. I know what sort of I like, but yes, it's not what I like. It is what I like. I like to have input.
Lance's shoulder press.
I like to have input. But that's why the beauty about this. It's always evolving.
It's a growing process, right?
Of course, it doesn't really stop.
I went to that gym in Columbus, Ohio, and Pro's gym. Changed hands about 5 times.
Yeah.
I went in 1996. Yeah. I went 6 weeks ago. It's exactly the same. It's not changed.
Really?
And they've not invested in anything.
Nothing.
No.
I was
Do
going
they need
to.
That's a good question. I mean, it's a lot of the old hammer strength stuff, but there are probably didn't need to, but it's a case of wanting to, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm also going to say it's not really a change, but just something we should be able to sell is just the locks.
Yeah, the padlock.
Yeah, padlocks. A bunch of people asking for those. Bunch. And now that we've got more people coming in again before summer, a little bit late for you guys, but coming in for summer, it'd be important to have them, I think.
Well, I can get this from today, so it's not.
It's not something that's big.
eBay.
I think one thing as well that we should do, I think we did it once or twice before, was pre-workout of the month.
Yeah,
You know?
What about member of the month? We should highlight a member of the month who sort of is very active on something. He's posting, and we should reward him with like a free hoodie or something like that.
Yeah. Or even like sales. We have like, let's say we want to push our own brand, right? Whether it's hoodies.
Oh yes, talking of new merchandise, we've had a brand new delivery of t-shirts that came in yesterday. Also elbow sleeves,
Accessories.
so these accessories, that's the word.
Yeah.
Straps. So they'll all be ready. Well, available today. So check out the reception area.
Simon's here putting Gasp out of business.
So that's anything else?
Not really, no. To be fair, no. Not particularly.
No, not really. I think the changing rooms is a bit.
We'll definitely make that priority. What's the boxing room done?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm always looking to sort of improve the gym one way or another.
No, it's a good gym. The thing is, it's a good gym. So it's not really that many things.
I'm not going to the gym to go to a relaxing resort spa. Like if I wanted to, I would go to David Lloyd or I'd go to Bannatynes and whatnot. It's not the reason I'm going. Like I want to go train really hard. Just so happens that there's a social side to it as well, and a work side as well now.
And I love the social side about the gym. I know I'm here like we're both here a lot, but I think a lot of people come. A lot of people that come to the gym, they don't go out drinking, they don't go partying. So this is their social interaction circle. And you think of how many people are on your phone list that you made friends for this gym.
Oh, so many.
There's people here. There was people here before and people that aren't here anymore that I know they missed the gym. You know, Like,
Name and shame.
no, but they're just not here anymore. Like the students here, they're not here anymore. It's not yeah, all the band.
And they want to come back.
But yeah,
We'll think about it.
Yeah, I think we have built a good community, good environment where people,
I feel like everyone feels welcome here,
Yeah.
which is a good thing.
especially summertime when, you know, it's with the windows open and, you know, the sun's out, it's no better place to train.
No. We have a lot of people who come by themselves, when we honest, so we all keep their companies. They all feel comfortable speaking to any of us. So it's a really nice thing to see, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you go to some gyms and there's no windows, no sort of no daylight, and come out and like the sun's it's nice, especially when, like you said, when the roof's done, it's great.
Oh, it's so
great place to train.
Yep.
And if we do get the roof done, we'll have like a barbecue up there.
Did you ever,
Oh, that
did you
was
ever
so
post the
good.
time lapse? I was smashing down the.
No, I've got all the footage, which I am going to upload onto a YouTube, and
Yeah.
that's another.
I'm still thinking about the barbecue on the roof.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
It was good. We had the barbecue and was it Phil Heath?
We got Saeed to
There we go, yeah. Chef Saeed. Hello, brother. Any more
questions.
I've got one. A bit off topic, kind of.
Um,
Setting up optimal macros. Now, they didn't specify what it was for. So,
This is like your specialty, Joseph.
I guess.
Yes, your whole degree.
So, if you weigh, for example, 100 kilos, let's keep it very simple. Personally, I would analyze your food intake for 3 to 7 days, average that out across the week, across the time period, whatever. Then you can, if you've not significantly gained or lost any weight within the last four weeks, I'd say, then you can assume you're somewhere around your maintenance intake. Now, from that point of view, you want to maximize protein intake. You want fats to be in a position that are going to regulate hormonal function, and pretty much that's the purpose, and for joint health and brain health and whatever. And then the remaining calories you want coming from carbohydrates. So if you weigh 100 kilos, I always aim for 1.5 to maybe upwards of 2 grams of protein per pound of lean body weight. So if you're 100 kilos, 220 pound, then you can assume you've probably got about 35 pounds to lose for the most part of an average composition. So you're probably around 190 pounds. So aim for 190 to 200 grams of protein a day. That's around 800 calories. If you're then getting in 80 to 100 grams of fat, so 1 gram per kilo of body weight, again, you can assume, what's that? 9, 18, 27, 36, 720 calories. So that's 1,500 calories. If your maintenance is 2,500, then you got 1,000 calories worth of carbs left. So you can assume that's 250 grams of carbs a day to be at maintenance, and then either increase probably 20% per 7 days or decrease 20% of the overall per 7 days for a deficit, and vice versa for surplus. And that was that.
I would write that down, take some notes.
I echo what Joe says.
Yeah, I agree with Joseph. He knows his stuff. When it comes to diets, he's good.
Any other questions? Did you get any questions? Was there anything that's worth sort of?
Anything a punch?
No. No.
So that's what's going to get the views.
Wait, by the way, Fausto and Camilla, they've got their own podcast, Power Hour.
Yeah, we do our own podcast. It's going to bring some heat, some debate. So
Check this out. I'll put it in the link there, the card. So do you want to quickly talk about that?
yeah, so we're doing a new podcast. Me and Camilla, we decided to just kind of set it up and get it started. It's going to be a
Women's bodybuilding is off again.
Is it actually? Every time we speak about women, he's walking up. Yeah. So me and Camilla are doing a new podcast, and it's going to bring some heat, some debates. We want some controversial topics to discuss, get some different views out, and actually just be honest and really be unfiltered. Because at the end of the day, everyone has different opinions. We want them all to be brought out in a way, and everyone to bring them in and bring some interesting topics to talk about.
Is it exclusively going about the gym or no?
It's gonna be based around lifestyle, health, and gym.
Cool.
Obviously, we're gonna naturally go off topic sometimes, but it's gonna be focused about healthy living, healthy lifestyle, healthy mindsets, and just fitness-related content, really. Whether it's reactions, whether it's just talking, whether it's educating, we want to bring quite a lot
Do
to
you
you
plan
guys.
to have any guests on?
Yeah, we are definitely. So next week we're thinking about having 2 PTs from here.
Just so I know if I need to buy any more equipment.
Yeah, maybe 1 more camera,
I've got another
2 more lenses.
I've got another microphone set,
Yeah.
which I've not used. It's still in the box.
Yeah, we're gonna have 2 female PTs next week. Actually, from here, we all train different. We all train different clients. So
Can you divulge who they're going to be? Or do you want to leave it as a surprise?
I will leave it as a surprise, just in case anyone pulls out and I have to replace them. More than anything. So
Yeah,
it should be fun.
And Camilla, she's going to be starting work with us very soon. She's going to be PTing here.
She's gonna be PTing here.
Is she looking forward to it?
Oh, she can't wait. Honestly, she cannot wait. She's been looking forward to it for months now. She's been getting ready for it. She's been asking Simon for it for a couple of weeks now. So
I did have a preview of the podcast because I had to edit it yesterday, and I was really pleased the way it came out, just visually anyway. Because I think every podcast we do, we're sort of stepping up the game. I mean, this is a new camera.
Of course, to test it.
A new camera, and so I think in terms of like production, this will be the best yet.
It will be good. It will be good. Obviously, it's our first one, so we do need an extra couple practice rounds more than anything. Yeah. But I hope you guys enjoy and get to watch it. So
let us know what you think of the production of this podcast, the quality, the sound, the visuals. Feedback. I mean, I've put a lot of time and effort into it, but if you can, any suggestions, feedback, that'd be good. I won't listen to it anyway, but no, I've really, it's if you could be in here and look at the camera setup, it's pretty cool actually.
It's very cool, I think. Yeah. Something you should be proud of.
It's only been a month and it's come a long way from us.
Oh yeah.
I've got falling over and breaking my neck 3 times.
We've got people everywhere talking about it. Even Chris called me and said to me, "How your podcasts are going?" And I said, "Well, you should have come on. I'm just having your photo. You're here all week."
Yeah.
If you guys want to come on as well, we should maybe we should actually do like almost like a competition or something. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to bring some of the guests from the gym, of course, members from the gym to come on.
I think that'd be very cool.
Their stories or any, if you want to promote, let us know because the more people, the better. So
the doors is wide open. Just need to contact Simon or your UFB gym.
How's the diet going for your comp?
Oh my God. You should see me eating. I'm eating and I'm drinking at the same time, but I am eating. And again, it's getting a little bit easier. This week is a little bit easier than last week, actually. I think my stomach's stretching a little bit, so I'm getting more hungry. Like,
do you find the more you eat, the hungrier you get?
Yeah. So last week I barely could stomach the food at that point. Even thinking about eggs, prepping them just made me feel nauseous, but shoved it down, got it over it. This week is actually like the first week where I'm feeling hungry, especially in the evenings. Yeah. Right. So I'll be coming home from work and I'm like, oh, damn, like I'm actually hungry again. And then like when I need to have my last meal of the day, I'm like, oh shit, like I can actually eat more than this.
Yeah.
So it's getting much, much easier. And I'm happy. And my fat is showing a little bit on the back for the first time, which is, I've never seen that in my life before. So it's nice.
Yeah. The plan is fill you up a bit.
Yeah.
Fill you out for a couple of weeks, put food in a position where we've got stuff and room to pull away. Because I don't want to be prepping you on meat and lettuce.
No.
For like a sustained period of time, if at all.
Yeah.
Again, we want to make sure keeping
like me and less.
You can see the strides into the shoulders.
Yeah. Condition's not going to be a problem. Condition's not going to be a problem. So just building a little
like chest muscles as well if I actually want
wish. But yeah. Fill you up a bit and then pull down nice and slow.
See what it looks like.
Yeah.
From there.
I've because obviously the last few months I've been like really eating a small amount of food, but I've really increased my food intake. And
how do you find it?
Like the more I'm eating now, the hungrier I'm getting. I've prepped all my food for today. And
16 grams of blood.
Back to 5 meals a day now, and physically I can see like I feel better, I feel fuller. I mean, I was doing some flexing in the mirror before I shower, and I thought, you can tell I just filled out.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because I was looking at some footage from the Arnold, and I just look skinny,
flat from the side,
skinny. Yeah. That's also it's always the first place to go, like my torso. But now, purposely, like just not being too strict on what I eat now. It's definitely working.
Yeah, for me, I didn't realize how depleted I was when I came on Joseph's diet, actually.
Yeah.
It was like a 5 kg increase in like the first 2 days, right? It just, boom, went straight up.
Yeah.
So,
People are going to think, what? £12 increase in 2-3 days?
yeah.
What's it taking? What's it taking?
But the thing is, when someone's unaware they're in a deficit.
Yeah. Because it's not like I don't eat much.
No.
It was just, I move a lot.
Was you like doing like snacking in between, like just grabbing bits?
Yeah, kind of. And Joseph analyzed my diet and everything. I do eat like good food, but because I move so much and I'm at the gym, I'm working out like 6 to 7 days a week and clients and everything else, it's just never enough of food. And that was the issue. It's not what I eat really. It's just, I needed more than what I eat. That's all.
And moving some nutrient timings, approach and stuff like that. And what I've learned is, obviously, Fausto loves to train. So cardio is in at the moment, mainly just on the days where you are on your feet less. It's just to replicate that more.
Yeah, that's what I tend to do.
For the 6 or 7
Do you
days.
train once a day or twice a day?
I train once a day right now, unless I'm doing the cardio bit, in which I might do that before or after the training.
But one of the cardio sessions has been dropped out and replaced with a bikini-specific top-up.
A tap-up session is so
Or
good.
glutes?
Yeah, glutes,
Glute
side delts, everything to create that illusion from that relaxed pose. So just pushing extra volume in there. And again, it's calorie burning. I know people say, oh, you shouldn't look at weight training as a calorie burning exercise. But it is as a byproduct, right? Of course, you know.
I'd rather do an extra weight training session than...
Yep.
100%. 100%.
Yep.
And for me, especially if you're aiming for certain proportions, why not?
Yeah. Yep.
So,
okay, I think it's
wrap up time.
the wrap up, yeah.
so wrap up.
Yeah. So thank you for... when's your podcast going to be out?
When is it going to be out? I was about to give an announcement.
I did need to do a thumbnail of you and Camilla.
Okay. I'm sure she'll be in at some point today.
Yes.
Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope we haven't lost you halfway through this podcast. Let us know in the comments any guests that you'd like to have on, or if you'd like to come on yourself. Any questions? We will sort of ask the questions. Probably do it the day before the next podcast.
Yeah.
We'll try and do this every Thursday. So we'll ask the questions on a Wednesday for the Thursday podcast. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and we'll see you soon.